What do you got there, Robin?
First of all, I got a fax from somebody who says that I was mentioned on or they made reference to me on the show News Radio last night. I don't know what the plot was, but some guy in the newsroom or something, I guess, had his hands up around his chest like he had big breasts, and the other actor asked him, "Who are you supposed to be, Robin Quivers?"
Finally, you get your due. Finally. That show's written by a guy who's a big fan of ours.
Is that right?
Yeah, the guy's name is, I'm too important to remember his name, but he used to write the Larry Sanders Show. And then he left the Larry Sanders Show, and Gary Shandling hated him because he left.
Oh.
He's pissed off.
You know, there was a person who might have done the show, your birthday show, but we couldn't get him because it's just a bad time for him. He was in New York, Larry Sanders, Gary Shandling.
Yeah.
But we couldn't get him. What's the story there?
Gorilla saw Gary Shandling down in the Village last Saturday.
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh, cool, he's in town." But then he left town quick.
Did he?
Yeah, his publicist, who's your publicist, said he's not really ready to come on the air.
He's got a lot of things going on.
That's because Linda Doucette's suing him?
Yeah.
That's kind of embarrassing.
I got plenty to ask about that.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that? She's suing him because she says there was sexual harassment?
Yeah, well, her theory is, this is kind of far-fetched, actually. I got to talk to her about that. I'd like to talk to anybody about this, because this one's pretty wild.
It's convoluted.
She's saying, and I guess in a way it is, but she's saying, okay, I was dating the guy and sleeping with him, and I had a part on the show. I stopped sleeping with him because he breaks up with me, and now I don't have a part on the show.
So, in other words, she's saying now that her job on the show had to do with her having sex with Gary.
Yeah, so welcome to the real world.
But getting her job on the show had to do with her having sex with Gary. Didn't she know that?
Yeah, so why didn't you complain about that?
Yeah.
Was she his girlfriend?
Yes.
And then he got her the gig?
Yeah.
Or he didn't meet her on the show?
No, they've been dating a long time. So,
And she claims she dumped him.
I don't know.
That's sort of what she's saying in what I've read of the suit, is that when she broke up with him and stopped having sex with him, then her contract was not picked up again.
Well, she told us he broke up with her.
Well, I'm totally confused then.
But usually when a guy has sex with you and gives you a part in your TV show, that's called show business. That's what that's called.
I could see palimony before.
Right, yeah. This one's far-fetched.
Yeah, and I think that they looked at the two and decided this was the way to go. I don't know who her lawyers are.
Hey, would you blow me's representative? No, I don't know who her lawyer is either, but, maybe it'll work, who knows?
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, but it just seems odd that all of a sudden she's going to say, because I broke up with him, he decided not to renew my contract. So, in other words,
well, that's a hard thing to prove.
My contract had to do with having sex with the star.
Well, but I hear what she's saying. She's saying, hey, look, everyone who was on the show, for whatever reason, is there. I stopped having sex with the guy. I'm the only one from the original cast who gets canned.
Yeah, but nobody else is having sex with him, and they got to keep their jobs. Doesn't he have a case there?
That's true.
At least I don't think they're having sex with him. Maybe he's having sex with everybody.
It sounds like a very long argument that really isn't going to go anywhere.
Why Gary wouldn't want to talk about that, I don't know.
Now, who is she suing? Is she suing Larry Sanders or Gary Shandling?
I think she decided to go with Gary.
Right.
Because Gary has the most money.
Yeah. So then Gary Shandling didn't want to come on the show because he didn't want to answer embarrassing questions.
Too much going on right now, yes.
He was smart to replace her with a homo.
That way he can't get into trouble?
Right. He won't get sued.
Hey, now.
It's amazing.
That show is good, though.
It is a great show.
That's all that matters.
I can't wait for the episode on this.
I'll tell you one thing. Where else in America would you see a guy who looks like Gary Shandling breaking up with Linda Doucette?
Linda Doucette.
Fighting her off. I want someone else. Yeah. Only guys in show business can do that. Because Linda Doucette is a little piece of ass who I would worship. Wouldn't see me breaking up with her.
But if you were like these guys, you would.
That's true. I would dump her.
You'd have to move on to the next one.
That's right.
There's always another one.
Gary Shandling's smart. He never got married. He was her for a couple of years.
I did see in the paper, or in one of these tabloids, that Chuck Norris has set a date.
For wedding?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll have to have another bachelor party.
I was going to say, his bachelor party preceded the wedding by about 3 years.
We're having a bachelor party for Stuttering John soon. Next week, I think.
All of these after-the-fact things. But Chuck Norris, I got to say, I caught a little bit of Walker, Texas Rangers. He's still kicking butt. It was fun.
Yeah, he's doing good.
That show.
I saw that Saturday night, too. I have no life, just like you.
I never watched it before. No, that's the first time I had that opportunity.
Me, too. Just for the record.
I was sick, remember? I had to sit home.
Well, I wasn't. I didn't have to sit home.
Now, what service did you get for your kids, America Online?
Yeah, because I didn't want them on Prodigy with me. Plus, their little friends are on America Online.
Well, listen to this. Now, all of these chat services are the same to me. I don't know one from the other, and this is not casting aspersions on America Online.
Right.
I'm just going to tell you a story about a kid who was on America Online.
What happened?
15-year-old kid from Trenton, got a computer, thought he was going to have some fun.
Right.
So he got on the computer, and his parents hooked him up with America Online, and he got on there, and just like most kids will do, he would go into some of the chat rooms.
Right. I'm thinking of banning the chat rooms.
Sometimes he would go into those chat rooms that were supposed to be adult-oriented.
Right. Now, I know my kids are already doing that.
And he led some people on, permitting them to think he shared their sexual proclivities.
I do that.
That led one of the people he was writing to invite him to his East Windsor home last May.
Oh, no.
On the pretext of showing him some computer game programming. He says everyone in the chat room was always asking me to come to their houses.
Well, what room was it?
I guess it was a gay room.
Oh, a gay room. Yeah, go ahead.
I realized he was baiting me, the kid says. See, this is where kids get into trouble. They don't understand they're still kids.
Right.
And they can't handle themselves.
Right.
He says, I realized he was baiting me, but then I felt that I could handle myself. And in the interest of learning about these programs the guy said he had,
skip the punchline. Did it get a homo now?
Any concern that he had about, this guy having other ideas.
Right.
So he went to the guy's house. The guy, of course, plied him with liquor and molested him.
Right. Yeah, I know. You know what I did? I tested my kids. They were on this America Online.
This story gets worse.
Oh, you kidding?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Oh, no, that's not the punchline.
Then what happens?
So then, he continued to talk to this guy on the chat line.
The kid might be a homo.
Even though, now the family says he's not gay, and the reason this article's in the paper at all is because they want to, there were a lot of allegations because the kid wound up witnessing a murder.
You're kidding. How do you do that?
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shut up.
All right.
So anyway.
Yeah.
The guy, he continues to write to this guy on the chat lines. And, even though every time he made an overture to come over to the house again, he rebuffed that overture. Then he meets another guy on the chat line. And they all three start conversing. And the other guy lures him to the house. So he goes over to that guy's house.
Oh, come on.
And once again gets plied with liquor and molested.
Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. You can fall for that once.
Now, the parents...
Second time, that means you're digging it.
The parents heard about the first attack, and they got their son counseling, but they didn't want to report it to the police because they didn't want him to have to go through the public humiliation of testifying in court and all that stuff. And they'd heard stories before about, the hardship that kids would go through in trial, so they were trying to prevent it. So then, I guess, the teen continued to talk to the first guy, and they had some kind of a phone relationship, too. So at 11:30 on January 3rd, he got a call. He had a game he wanted to show him.
Again with the game?
Yeah. The kid snuck out of his house, took a cab.
Oh, okay. All right. Go
to
ahead.
the guy's home.
Yeah.
When he got there, the second guy who had molested him was also there.
Right. And
he started bragging about his sexual encounter with the 15-year-old, and the first guy took out a gun and shot him.
Really? You got jealous, I guess.
That's what they're trying to say, is that this was like a love triangle between some gay people, and the two older gay guys got jealous of each other, and one wound up killing the other.
Who wrote this? J.F. Lawton? Sounds like a movie plot.
I'm just telling you what happened.
I don't believe this.
Oh, dear.
Well, I'll tell you something. I know I tested my kids.
Yes? How did you test them?
Well, they were on America Online chatting.
Uh-huh.
And I knew their nickname. So I went on my computer, went into America Online, and I started a conversation with them.
And they didn't know it.
Within 2 seconds, they go, "Is this you, Dad?"
Oh, really? You're really good.
I don't know. I started out by complaining that I said, "Look, my mother really stinks.
So you were trying to be a kid.
She puts me to bed at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I hate her for it." And then they go, "Is this you, Dad?"
Yeah, what kind of a stupid story is that?
I don't know. I was trying to ride on their level. They knew my bitching and moaning anywhere.
Your juvenile bitching.
Yeah. So I figured they're pretty bright kids. I mean, they figured that out.
Yeah, but still, this kid thought he could handle himself too. That's
Yeah.
what adolescence is all about. Thinking you know more than you do.
So what are you thinking? I should get rid of these chat services in my house, right?
What I said to you was it should be supervised and
Yeah.
it should be limited in time. They should not have total access.
I think I agree with you.
Time of the day.
I think I agree with you. But the problem is, I'm not going to sit there and supervise their chat sessions.
Well, then they can only go on when they are supervised.
Right. Which is never.
They'll beg you and plead with you enough that you'll go down and sit with them for a half hour every once in a while.
Yeah, and I'll chat to morons. I have my own chatting to do, sex chat.
I know.
All right, go ahead, Rob.
But I just thought that was an apropos story for what you're going through.
See, I go on these chat lines, but I know I can handle myself.
You're not going to be lured to anybody's house to see some games tied with liquor. And
I went to this guy's house the other day to see some games, and he took a look at me, and he just showed me some games. I told him I was a 15-year-old.
Right, you were too old and hairy for him.
Yeah, I walked in, he goes, "All right, you know what, with you, I'm really going to just show you games, and you can leave." I wanted to be touched.
Oh, I just think that's so sad, that poor boy.
I don't know. I don't know what this. I mean, I don't know this boy. I don't know his parents or anything, but it seems to me the kid keeps going back.
Yeah, but the thing he's saying now is he'll never get that vision of that murder out of his head.
Right.
I mean, that was the most frightening thing you can ever witness.
I wish
that's what he'll never be able to erase.
I wish when I was 15 some guys would have fought over me.
Anybody would have.
Anyone. Makes you feel loved.
Women.
Yeah, nobody fought over me. What else is in the news?
What are you going to do? O.J. Simpson is in the news. You know, his videotape went on sale this weekend, and he had an 800 number.
Look out.
But shortly after the 800 number went online, the operators were getting so many crank calls and obnoxious calls that they quickly switched to a toll number to try to avert this kind of sabotage. So here is now what you get when you call O.J.'s 800 number.
I confess.
For orders only of the O.J. tape, please call 1-818. Again, for orders
Robin, how can you call if you don't know the number?
only, please call 1-818.
Hey, that's Morse code. For I'm guilty.
Midnight Pacific time. Thank you for calling.
You know what's weird about that?
What?
So I guess everyone was calling O.J.'s 1-800 number and leaving crank messages.
Right.
So my agent gets this call saying, "Is it true," from the newspapers, from like Associated Press or something, "is it true that Howard Stern got on the air this morning and told all his listeners to make crank calls to this 1-800 number," which I did not.
No, you did not.
My agent just wouldn't even. He said, "I am insulted with that call. I will not even answer your question."
Yes, but O.J. has had to change his number.
Good.
I don't know how many sales they have made, but they are implying that they're doing okay. Meanwhile, they say O.J. was out for a few minutes this weekend helping his daughter sell lemonade on the
What was
sidewalk.
that about?
I don't know. But
Public
kids
relations.
often set up lemonade stands, and he stayed out there for about 2 minutes helping her or whatever. But meanwhile,
He's like me, a 2-minute dad.
well, you have something to be proud of. You're as good a dad as O.J.
Thank you, Robin. I'm a 2-minute dad. I can last at any activity with the kids for 2 minutes.
I would not brag if I were you.
Who's bragging?
Meanwhile, they say stars came out in Los Angeles on Sunday night to attend a special dinner to help raise money to pay for the civil lawsuit filed against O.J. Simpson.
Good.
Organizers of the fundraiser say they've raised about $55,000 with the event, and the money is being given to the Goldman family. The Goldmans are suing O.J. for wrongful death, for the death of their son, Ron. And they have already said that any money they receive from the civil suit will go to the Ron Goldman Foundation, created to help the families of murder victims. Olympic athlete Bruce Jenner was there.
No kidding.
Let Bruce speak.
I can't believe Bruce had somewhere to go. I think Mrs. Jenner, you have...
Maybe Mrs. Jenner does the talking then.
Yeah, she wears the pants in the family.
Chris.
I think that through the trial we got to know the Goldmans pretty well, and actually we just had a new baby, so it makes you realize how precious life really is. And I think that we both feel like we'd do anything to support the Goldmans right now, and they've asked us to be here, and so we came to support them.
Soap opera actress Deirdre Hall was also there, and the host of Hard Copy, Terry Murphy, showed up. Here's
You're
Terry.
kidding? They got her there?
Yeah.
Wow.
I really wanted to just stand up and be counted. It was a very important event for my husband and me and our other hosts tonight. We talked about it. It left an indelible mark on us, the pain that Mr. Goldman and his family are going through.
So there you have it. A lot of people turning out to help them raise money.
I wish you had some tape of Bruce Jenner. I'd love to hear from him.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a big Bruce Jenner fan.
Bruce fan, huh?
Career going well. Christopher Reeve's career is going better than Bruce Jenner's.
I understand that Christopher Reeve took his kids to the circus or something.
Yeah, and they put him in the circus, and he was all pissed. They shot him out of a cannon. That's right. It's his new job.
Stop it. I still say he's a better dad than you. He's spending more time with his children.
I would take my kids to the circus, but I'm too famous. I get recognized.
You think that you're going to be more recognizable than Christopher Reeve at this point?
Take a look at me. He's lucky. He's in a wheelchair. He won't be spotted. I have tremendous height.
You know what? I was looking at that wheelchair. There's something that I hadn't even noticed before. But when I saw the pictures in the papers of him taking the kids, I said, look, he can't even control his head.
Right.
There are these two things
that hold it
on either side of his head holding his head straight.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
Oh.
It sucks. Those doctors, they did him a big favor.
Oh, stop
They saved his life. The guy was gone. Would never have known what hit him. And they brought him back for this life. I think the doctor was Dr. Moe who saved him. Dr. Larry and Dr. Curly were on consultation in another room. Dr. Moe acting on his own. Go ahead, Robin.
That's horrible.
It is. You're right.
There was a case just reported to me about a woman who exchanged her daughter for drugs.
Yes.
Oh, that's not funny, Jackie.
Jackie wishes he had kids so he could get some drugs.
Yeah, he's always had to pay cash, hard cash.
Jackie's now considering having children.
I found a use for them.
He already gave away his cat.
Here, give me some crack. Take the key.
Got 3 joints.
Oh, dear. Let me see if where is that story?
Yeah.
Here it is. Yes. Police in Bossier City, Louisiana, have arrested a 28-year-old mother for her alleged role in a shocking crime. They say the woman traded her 8-year-old daughter for cocaine, knowing that her drug contact planned to have sex with the child.
How much how much crack did she get?
I don't know.
I wonder how much crack he'd get for something like that.
Police were called to a motel last night to investigate the reported rape of the child. They arrested a 31-year-old man on charges of aggravated rape and aggravated sexual battery. He told investigators the girl's mother had traded her for drugs. The mother has been arrested and charged with being an accessory to rape. After being treated at a hospital, the girl is now in protective custody. The 2 adults are being held on $100,000 bond each. So there's a mother for you.
That's a better story than your book, Robin.
Sheesh.
You had it bad. You had it good.
That, your mom knows the guy's only taking the girl to have sex with her.
Your dad only used his finger.
Oh, shut up.
Imagine if you were sold for crack. Crack for crack.
Excuse me, you keep saying my father only.
Yes.
I stopped my father before he could go any further.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't read that far into it. I was too upset. I didn't realize you stopped him.
It was a progressive thing that it probably eventually would have led to sex.
You should have let it go that far, so you have a better book.
Thanks.
A sequel. You would have had a sequel.
That's so thoughtful of you.
You had to be so damn smart about it.
So incredibly thoughtful of you.
Well, of you.
I've always thought of you as a good friend until now.
She shot herself in the foot.
Right.
You know what? I'm going to shoot you in the foot, Daddy.
Not enough to kill you, just to warn you.
President Clinton has arrived in Atlanta to take part in birthday celebrations for the late Dr. Martin Luther King, who would have been 67 years old today, had he not been shot. Clinton is joining the King family at the church where both King and his father preached, the Ebenezer Baptist Church.
That's my church.
He'll also lay a wreath at King's crypt next door, where he was buried following his assassination in 1968.
Maybe I should whip out my Martin Luther King impression.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, come on, for the birthday.
You know what? I always cringe on this day.
Why?
Well, I'm going to have to talk about Martin Luther King. I wonder what's going to happen.
I have a dream. Sounds like him, doesn't it?
No.
Don't you think, guys?
Brings him right back, doesn't it?
One day. Oh, man. OB has won. Yes, sir. How's that? Seriously. What'd you think of that? That was pretty good.
I'm going to close my eyes. It's like he's still here.
I have a dream. Yes, sir. I want a daughter like Robin.
Oh, please.
You good? Hello?
Who beat me into the
I want a daughter like Robin. My hands ache for Robin.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, free at last. Thank you. How was that? Not bad.
How about if I wish you a father like mine?
Oh, I could handle him.
Right.
How many fingers?
A 15-year-old boy.
How many fingers?
Molested.
How many fingers?
How many fingers?
How many of those?
Don't be ridiculous.
How many thick hands? I could handle your dad.
Fine.
I would have cut his hand off.
Right. You, the big fighter. You'd have been
I might have liked it.
You would have been his wife.
Oh, Jesus. Yes, sir. Did he play bowling ball?
Oh,
I can handle that.
You would have been his wife.
Daddy, bend me over the sink. You're going to take me, do it right.
Your ability to fight back, you would have been his wife.
Imagine being a boy and your father takes you. That's even worse.
Well, talk to the Menendez brothers. That's what they say.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe them.
Daddy, tell me you love me. Go ahead. Let's take a break, Rob, and we'll come back and let you wrap up the news.
Thank you.
And
without your silly, stupid interrupt.
Did he at least trim his nails?
Oh.
I hope so.
Go.
That I can handle.
I don't know what he did.
Really? I thought you were in the room.
I have no clue how he prepared himself.
I have to trim my nails. I need some lotion.
That was the least of my concerns.
Awful. Oh, if I could have only been there to protect you.
I'm glad you weren't.
I got a hangnail. Hope she doesn't notice.
All you could have done was aggravate the situation.
And videotape.
I got along fine without you.
Yeah, you did just fine. All right, let's take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment. 97.1, The Eagle. We're back with the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Boy, Vanna White sure got ugly. Yeah. Look what happened to her, man. She's not good looking anymore.
Is that true?
Yeah, look at this.
Whenever I'm watching Wheel of Fortune these days, because I try to look at her and see what she's looking like.
Yeah.
They do the shot that Jay Leno did when you had the girl on the desk. They're in a blimp when they take the picture of her.
Yeah, they don't do close-ups on her anymore.
Is that her?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Ooh, ouch.
It's from that magazine Robin gave me, Inquirer. She's got knobby knees. She looks all shrewish. You see that? See that back so I can look how ugly she is and how good looking I am.
How you're holding it together.
I'm holding it better together than Vanna White. Stacey Fuentes looks pretty good, but she don't really look like that.
You don't think so? You think? I asked myself, is that airbrushing?
Yes. To me, that is airbrushing.
I always thought Daisy was a very pretty girl.
Is Pamela Anderson pregnant with Tommy Lee's baby? She's still hot, even pregnant.
Well, she's newly pregnant. She's not very pregnant.
I could have gotten her. There's Chuck Norris marrying his 31
Right, that's where the date I saw is.
Yeah. His gal pal is 31 years his junior. Tell me about it. I would do the same thing.
You're going to do the same thing.
I'm going to do the same thing if my wife would let me. My wife and I had another fight last night.
No,
I don't even know what kind of trouble I'm in. Again with the sleeping. She woke me up midnight. Boom, opens the door. I'm up. But I didn't say anything. I just yelled. I said, oh, my God, this is killing me. This is killing me. And then I guess she got up and left because she felt upset. I don't know what we're going to do. I got to resolve that.
Well, I told you I read that story. I was for the separate bedrooms until I read that article.
No, I'm for separate bedrooms.
And the article said you lose something in the marriage when you take those separate bedrooms.
That's true if you are able to go to bed together at the same time. Because of my weird hours.
No. The woman's deal was that her husband was a terrible snorer.
Yeah.
And she couldn't sleep when he was in the bed, so she decided to take a second bedroom.
My marriage would be better if I had a second bedroom. I'd look forward to getting into bed with my wife. I'd be well rested. We have to build another bedroom, I'm telling you.
What, are you going to visit each other?
Yeah, that's sexy. Like in college. Yeah. Coming over tonight to visit you.
Get ready.
And what else is in the news, Robin?
Let's see, where was I? There's I don't know if these were identified, but take out number 20.
20?
No, number 5.
Number 5?
Yes, and tell me what this sound is. It's a mystery sound.
Okay. That's a fart? That's anal sex? All right, here we go. That is a newspaper being run. That's a car in the snow. That's a boat on the water. This is my wife's vibrator. It's a truck. It's a Polish helicopter. It's a helicopter in Poland. Am I getting warm? It's a robot having an abortion. I don't know. What is that?
You would never guess. But
that's that masturbation machine that costs $5,000.
Howard, are the sounds of war.
Are they really?
Russian troops have launched an attack against Chechen rebels, holding about 100 hostages near Russia, or near Russia's border with Chechnya.
What is that, gunfire?
I guess that's tanks and all that stuff moving in.
So Russia is at war with who?
Well, they've attacked the Chechen rebels in Chechnya.
Who?
One of their neighboring republics.
What? I can't hear you over the sound of war. How come I don't hear Bob Hope? Hey, I gotta tell you, troops on the boy. I've been waiting for a war.
If you want to hear some of the gunfire, play number 6. You can actually hear them shooting.
Oh, good. Can you hear anybody getting hit? All right, let's see.
You're so lighthearted about war. That's
hey, I'm not in it. What was that? You sound like Fred at a writing meeting. No one understands.
Sounds like 4th of July. Get lobsters. They don't have a nervous system. They don't have a family scrum.
What else is in the news?
So now they're
I didn't know that.
over there.
I didn't know there was a war, Rob.
Well, there was hostages in the Russians have now said that they needed to go in now because they were afraid to wait any longer would jeopardize the lives of hostages. So they've gone in. But now I also hear that some of the hostages say they might take up arms and fight with the rebels. So
that's a good one.
I don't know what's going on over there. George Bush is second-guessing himself now that he's out of office. He is going to be interviewed by David Frost for some PBS program.
President who did nothing for 4 years.
And he now says that maybe he made a mistake calling off the Gulf War when he did.
Oh, duh. Huh.
Everybody felt that Saddam Hussein could not stay in office, certainly stay in office as long as he stayed in office. And I miscalculated. I thought he'd be gone, but I wasn't alone.
Now he's getting busy. Now he's thinking about it.
Now he's finally come to some ideas.
I said to Barbara the other day, let's invade Saddam Hussein again. You're not president. Oh.
What are you going to do?
Sheepish man.
20/20 hindsight.
No balls. Bob Dole ought to remove that pen from his hand, by the way.
Speaking of Bob Dole, the campaign is really swinging into gear now. They're going to be starting, the primary season, and everybody in preparation for these caucuses and primaries are having debates, and they were in Des Moines, Iowa over the weekend debating, and it seems that everyone's turning on Steve Forbes.
I know.
Including Bob Dole, who is the front runner. But it seems that Forbes is second in a lot of states.
That's right.
Isn't that weird? Nobody even knows who this guy is.
Yeah, he's an important player. His dad left him a magazine. He inherited a magazine and tons of money. Now he's running for president.
Oftentimes people associate wealth with intelligence.
I know.
It doesn't matter how you got it.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
So they were all attacking him.
That's like when Mike Tyson's on TV. Mike Tyson's just talking about how he could have been a brain surgeon and could have been a doctor. And
because now he's wealthy, he figures I must be very smart.
Yeah, I must be an intelligent businessman.
He doesn't realize he's letting people hit him to make that money.
And he doesn't realize he should be a lot wealthier based on the amount of money he's generated.
Oh, he's too stupid to know how much he's lost.
Right.
Also in the news, I guess the Super Bowl is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Dallas Cowboys as a result of yesterday's playoff games. Here is the Indianapolis Colts quarterback. What's his name? Jim Harbaugh?
Oh, Jim Harbaugh. Yeah, he did a good job yesterday. He's pretty good, that guy.
He says the Colts have nothing to be ashamed of after their loss to
I wouldn't say that.
Steelers.
Sure they do.
I know we had a lot of people pulling for us, and we appreciate all the encouragement that everybody gave us this week, and I hope that we gave them something to be proud of.
Pittsburgh has cool uniforms. That black and yellow, they look like Corvettes.
And so does Dallas. I've always loved Dallas's color.
Blue and white?
Yeah, but it's not a white. It's like a gray.
Those are homo colors.
No.
Pittsburgh has cool colors.
No, Dallas has great uniforms.
Unfortunately, Pittsburgh's going to lose to Dallas. Not unfortunately, but that's just the way. It's going to be cool colors and all.
Here's the Indianapolis coach, Ted Marchbroda, on what he told his team after the game. How do you talk to a team that lost?
I was very proud of them. They should walk out of here with their heads high, not only for this ball game, for the entire season.
This guy's like a billion years old.
They should thank one another for the season that they had this year. They came so far, and yet they came so close. A minute and 34 seconds away from it all.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Yeah, that guy's a holdover from when they were in Baltimore. I remember him being on the coaching staff then.
Here's what the owner of Indianapolis said.
You all suck!
He was really pissed.
Of course, Pittsburgh was out of its mind, so here's their quarterback, Neil O'Donnell.
I feel excited. It's an emotional high. We worked so hard to get here, and we're finally going to Phoenix. And you're so superstitious all week because we were here last year and fell 3 yards short, but not this year. We're going to the big show.
You know who's weird?
Now, is their coach the youngest
QB?
coach?
Of which one?
The coach of Pittsburgh.
That's what he's coming to say. Did you see him crying?
Yeah, he was crying. And he has no teeth and stuff.
He's got this weird jaw, but he reminds me of like a gym teacher.
Is this the guy who's only like 38 years old?
I don't like he's like 38 years old. Don Shula was
39 when he went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and the coach for Pittsburgh reminds me of the gym teacher in high school that used to pick on me.
Yeah, he didn't even look like a coach.
He looks like a hard ass, and I love watching
does.
hard ass guys cry.
I don't know, man. He makes me scared. Like he's like every hard ass who ever yelled at me.
Because his jaw started trembling when he walked across to hug the other coach. His jaw got all trembling, and then his eyes got all weepy and stuff.
Yeah, and even the guy who coaches Dallas, he looks like even more of a hard ass. What's his name?
Barry Switzer.
Yeah, Barry Switzer.
Yeah, I don't think you could ever please that guy.
Yeah, and what's the story? Everyone hated Barry Switzer in
He's
Dallas.
always called, apparently he's made some bad plays this year.
He made a huge mistake in a game this year that they lost like 2 games before the end of the season. I mean, a really dumb mistake that anybody could have figured out, and they lost the game.
What was the mistake?
They were on like the 20-yard line, close to their own goal, and there was like less than 2 minutes left, and the game was tied, and it was 4th and 1. And instead of punting, they went for it. They didn't make it, and the other team just kicked a field goal.
And that was the end.
Yeah, I mean, you don't turn over the ball to another team
at your 20.
At your 20 with under 2 minutes left when the score's tied.
That's bad coaching.
Yeah.
So because what's his name got up and started saying, "Let's give him his due." Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Instead of cursing.
Well, the whole rap is that he's so arrogant that he thinks that Dallas is so incredible that he just started doing stupid things. Dallas can get a first down. They can do anything.
Right. Like, hey, you know what? Let's tie one hand behind my back.
So, like 3 weeks ago, the entire city of Dallas was lynching him and wanted him fired.
Right. Barry Switzer.
But he was a college coach. He's one of those kooky college coaches that used to give those really wild speeches. I forget where he coached, somewhere like Nebraska. One of those.
Well, he must have given one of those wild speeches at halftime.
Because he certainly whipped them into shape.
Yeah, they came alive the second half.
Well, here he is, Bill Cowher.
Oh, this is Bill Cowher. This is the guy who... Who's this guy again?
He's the Steelers coach.
Oh, yeah, right. Did you see his family? Even the little kid was a piece of ass. Did you see that?
I thought that and kept that to myself.
I know.
He has a good-looking family?
Yeah, he's got like this wife, and even like his mother and the wife and the sisters.
The wife's a twin.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, so they're two good-looking.
Who was that really good-looking broad with the long black hair?
That was just looked like just a friend of the family.
Oh man, the party that's going on there, and then even is that his daughter?
She's 9,
She's a knockout.
She's cute.
She's going to be real cute. It's like, hey, she's pretty cute too. She had the body of a 12-year-old.
Oh.
I'm no pedophile.
Get her on the chat line.
All right, here we go.
The 4 teams have been in this thing. When you talked about them, it was Dallas, Green Bay, the Legends at Lambeau Field. They're back in the playoffs. The Cinderella Colts, and then last year's Steelers. And that's all you heard. Last year. They wanted to talk about last year. Let's talk about this year.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. He's still carrying a grudge about last
year, same game.
Right.
Go to the Super Bowl. Play in San Diego. See how yesterday's game almost ended?
Yep.
That's what actually happened last year. That's why San Diego went.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh was supposed to win, and they got beat in the last, like at the end of the game.
I'll tell you something. Pittsburgh got lucky because if you noticed later on, that reception in the end zone, that guy was out of bounds. The guy from Pittsburgh.
Which one are you talking about now?
I'm talking about there was one touchdown where they played it back later on in the night. Pittsburgh, the receiver was out of bounds. He never caught the ball.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I don't know which touchdown it was.
They were lucky to win that game. The game was really close. Could have gone either way.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Pittsburgh's going to get slaughtered.
Yeah, if they had that much trouble beating the Colts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's the spread, Robin?
11 points.
11 points?
It'll be up to like 15 by the end of the week.
I'll take Dallas if anybody wants to bet.
No takers here.
Would you take it with the 11 points?
I was talking about the 11 points.
Oh, you were?
No way would I get. Didn't we bet one year it was Dallas versus Buffalo, and I think the spread was 17 points?
Yeah.
And I took it. I got my ass kicked.
I know.
No, Dallas is going to crush them.
And
I know.
his quarterback, Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman.
On the Cowboys winning their last 4 games in a row en route to the Super Bowl.
Is Troy Aikman married?
I don't think so.
Because he looks like a real good-looking guy.
He is a good-looking guy.
Who probably parties his ass off.
He was dating that country singer, the good-looking country singer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who?
Lori Morgan.
Blonde. Supermodel. What is it, Tom? Tom Chiusano?
No, he's not married. And I have to say, although I didn't read the article, I heard somebody talking about a Sports Illustrated article in which Troy Aikman talked a lot about how he's looking for, like, the perfect genetic match or something like that.
Yeah. And you know what? He'll probably get it.
He probably will.
Right.
Yeah, she won't have a brain in her head just like him.
Oh, mellow out. You should get one of those Nazi broads, ones who have been genetically engineered. Blonde, blue eyes. Vendela.
Why didn't he just clone himself? He's so good.
Here's Troy Aikman.
I can't say enough about the character of the guys within the locker room. And in fact, this is what we wanted to do, and a lot of people didn't think we'd be able to do it once we got in because we weren't playing well. So the guys hung together, and it's real credit to all of them.
I hope you fall apart. I hope the Steelers win.
Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting if the Steelers could stay in it.
Yeah, stick it to them.
Anything else, Robin, or you want to get out of here?
Bruce Springsteen tickets in Austin, Texas. I hear they're having a problem. I guess one of the ticket agencies there decided they'd put a bunch of homeless people on the line, because they could stay there forever.
Right.
And they bought up all the tickets, and now they're scalping them for up to $400 a pop.
Somebody's still willing to pay $400 for a Bruce Springsteen ticket?
Well, they're asking that. I don't know if they get it, but the fans are all upset.
I thought when you said there was a problem with Springsteen tickets, it was going to be...
selling.
Yeah, it'd be like no one wanted any.
Nope, he's still having no problem selling tickets. He's not playing huge venues, I don't think.
Right.
And so the tickets are at a premium. And this guy, somebody thought of putting homeless people on the line. Well, my contention is that you could put homeless people on the line, too.
That's right.
Get your own homeless. Beat the ticket agents.
For $400 at seat, I'd want a car with that, too. At least like a used car. $400. You better give me more than just a concert.
And one other thing, I've been, I didn't really know how James Brown's wife had died.
Yeah, what's going on with that? I meant to ask you.
She had plastic surgery.
Oh, what kind of surgery?
Because she wanted to stay young for James. She thought she was going to lose him to some younger, prettier girl.
Well, hey, James is in demand.
And so she went into surgery. She had just gotten out of the Betty Ford Clinic fighting a substance abuse problem. She apparently had some problem with prescription drugs. So she had just gotten out of Betty Ford like 2 weeks before she went in for this plastic surgery, and she had something done to her face. She had a tummy tuck.
Because that usually isn't a big deal.
Liposuction.
I thought she had a head transplant, the way they were talking. Well, obviously, this complications from all the...
and a breast tuck, that was what it was.
Breast
she had the breast lifted. And a couple of days after surgery, she just collapsed in this little rest home they had sent her to.
I bet.
And when they rushed her to the hospital, a regular hospital, she could not be revived, and she died. They think she might have had a heart attack. And the question is, why did she have a heart attack after a routine plastic surgery? They're wondering if she was so run down from, rehab, from drugs, that she couldn't handle it, whether she was mixing drugs, and maybe that might have caused a problem because she had to, of course, be back on painkillers after plastic surgery.
Yeah, because that stuff's usually pretty safe, that stuff.
Yeah, relatively so.
Yeah.
But if you, worn yourself out. They also say that people who have drug dependencies don't realize that after they've been through detox, any little bit of something could cause them a problem.
Yeah.
And they don't know if she was mixing drugs with the drugs she was being given.
So is James sad about it or happy?
Oh, no, he's very sad.
Right.
And he's also asking questions, and there's an autopsy, but they're waiting for the results of toxicology reports, et cetera, before they can determine exactly what killed her.
Is he dating yet?
Not to my knowledge.
Right. All right.
They did have a stormy relationship, just last year. There were once again allegations of wife battering, and every time she dropped the charges. So we really don't know what went on there, but she's gone now.
Now, who will be in charge of consoling him? Young white broads or young black broads? Or both?
You know what? I think we made a mistake. His wife, I don't think, was white. I think she was a black woman.
She was a black woman.
Passed for white.
Yeah, she was a light-skinned black woman.
Yeah.
That's known as an octoroon, Robin.
Oh, whatever, Howard. I don't call people names.
She was an octoroon. I don't mean that in a negative way.
I don't call people names. She was a light-skinned black woman.
Hey, you octoroon, get over here. All right.
So there you have it.
Very good, Robin, and we certainly feel updated.
Getting to the bottom of every story.
Yes, you've learned about octoroons.
Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Oh, one other thing here.
What, Jackie's plug?
No. Greg Allman was being sued by Savannah's mother. Did you know this?
No, I did not.
Savannah, the porn star who shot herself, killed herself?
I know her.
Her mother decided to sue Greg Allman after her daughter was killed. But apparently they have dropped the lawsuit, and no payments are going to be made as a result. I don't know how he managed to do that. the mother of Savannah, accused the singer of leading her daughter into a life of drugs. Allman started dating Savannah in 1986 when she was 16 years old.
Yeah.
So,
there you go.
like there should have been a case there to me. But anyway, he got out of it. He's not going to have to pay anything. And lawyers for the mother confirmed that a settlement had been reached and would give no further details.
Well, there it is, Robin, all the news you'll need. And don't forget to watch the E! Show tonight if you want to see behind the scenes at the birthday show. I mean, all the stuff you can't see.
Isn't that like the second or third time we've heard of Greg Allman and a 16-year-old?
That is true. We did hear about that out in California.
Yeah.
Well, he likes them young, I guess. What do I know? Yeah. Anyway, the birthday show. Let me just say it's kind of fun to watch the birthday show. You get to see everything that you heard on the radio, and you get to see the bonus footage of Uzo Dirty Dancing with Marty the Midget.
Yeah, you couldn't see that.
That was fun. That kept me quiet. And beautiful tunes by Blues Traveler as they perform, and everyone's dancing, and lots of wacky interviews, and friends stopping by, and everything you'd want to see. You know what it is. The birthday shows all this week on E! Jackie Penthouse Joke Page Martling, congratulations on your hysterical 2-hour video, The Very Wild Stump the Joke Man. Only $15 plus $4, of course, Robin, for shipping and handling. That's something necessary cost of business. That's right. Super Bowl special. Buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Wednesday night, January 24th, Jackie will be at Chuckles Comedy Club in Mineola on Long Island, performing live. For information and to order the tough-to-get Sergeant Pecker, call 516-9221, WINE.
Everybody's trying to get that.
Yeah, there's a run on those. All right, to order a signed copy of Stuttering John's... to order a signed copy of Stuttering John's CD, call 201-942-OUCH. If you're planning a wedding or party and you need a disc jockey, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040. For those of you who are wondering, yes, the hair on my legs is growing back. And also...
Is it itchy?
A little bit. And also, I believe very soon we'll be announcing the winners of the Go to Scores party with us. For those of you,
I can't wait.
That's right. For those
I want to hear what entries won.
Yes, we'll do all of that for you this week. Don't despair.
Do not despair.
Do not despair. We will do all of that. Be proud to be a Scores winner. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Local band.